High Court rules for carers against government cap. The government discriminated against disabled people when it failed to exempt some unpaid carers from its cap on benefits, the High Court has ruled. The verdict comes after two adult carers challenged the way the benefits cap applied to people who care for their disabled adult children or other relatives. Carers can claim about £60 a week for caring for relatives, but claims can be included in the £500 benefit cap. This indirectly discriminated against disabled people, the judge said. A Department for Work and Pension spokesman said the government values the important role of carers and was considering the judgment and will respond in due course. He said 98% of carers were unaffected by the benefits cap, which was introduced across England, Scotland and Wales in 2013 and limits how much any one household can receive in benefits. To qualify for the carers allowance, carers must provide full-time care, more than 35 hours a week, to a severely disabled person who receives disability living allowance. Under the policy, couples with or without children, or lone parents with a child, can claim up to £500 a week in benefits. Single adults can claim no more than £350 a week. In comparison, the average UK salary of £27,000 works out at about £400 take-home pay a week. People who care for children or spouses have their carers allowance exempt from the overall benefit cap. However, people who provide care for another adult, such as a parent or grandparent, or a disabled son or daughter over the age of 18, have their benefit included in the £500 a week cap. It means some have had their housing benefit cut, leaving them at risk of losing their homes. Some 1,400 carers are thought to be affected. The case was brought by two adult carers who both care for a grandparent. They had earlier told the court of the devastating impact the cap had had on them. Mr. Justice Collins said the failure to exempt people who act as carers for relatives was not making any savings for public funds. He said he had urged Ian Duncan Smith, Secretary of State, to give serious reconsideration to whether it is necessary to retain the benefits cap for people who do at least 35 hours a week. Mr. Justice Collins said consideration should be given to exempting at least individual family carers. Evidence presented during the hearing highlighted the huge contribution to society made by unpaid carers, who are estimated to have saved about £119 billion from public funds every year. However, the hearing was also told how people had to cease caring because of the impact of the cap.